What's up, Faith Family? Jarvis Guy and the Void Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels 1966 Mazda Cosmo Sport from the 2023 Hot Wheels J Imports line of cars. Now, to be clear, in this video, we will be reviewing the normal variant of this car. There does exist a super treasure hunt variant of the Mazda Cosmo Sport, but we're not going to be going over that today. This is the normal variant. So if you thought we were talking about the super treasure hunt, then please leave the video now, because that's not what you're going to get. I want to make that very clear. I've been saying that for the past few reviews because I know that there are super treasure hunt versions of the Lotus Evija and the tuned Batmobile Red variant, but I just want to make it abundantly clear that we're reviewing normal variants this season. We're not doing anything fancy. We're not going into uncharted super treasure hunt territory. But yeah, as for the Mazda Cosmo Sport itself, I'm really not the biggest fan of this. I mean, I can sort of see the appeal. I can see why someone would be really into a car like this, but this really just isn't my style. It just has to do with how the overall shaping of the car is, and I guess in a roundabout way, the shapes actually used on the car just really turns me off. Like, just look at this back window. Just the silhouette of the back window, it really just doesn't jive with me. And I could say the same for like the front of the car, and that's not really the fault of the designers. I mean, to me, this seems like a faithful recreation of the real thing. They got a ton of cool little details. They got the grills right here. They have the headlights, and I'm not entirely sure if this is accurate to real life, but it just sort of seems like they did the bare minimum with the headlights, where they just had a silver outline, sort of a white oval in the middle, and a little bit of kind of spray painted on highlights. I'm not entirely sure what that was about. And you have the nice little painting here. I guess that's the Mazda logo, and that's the Cosmo logo type. But man, even with those little details, and they didn't include any at the back, just wanted to point that out. But even with all the little details on this car, man, it just doesn't sit well with me, because while I do appreciate the work they put into the design, it's just something about the, I guess, proportions of this car. I'm not the biggest fan of it. And it's a shame, because I really want to like this car, but I think just, the overall body shape not agreeing with me, and I guess the color choice of orange and white at the bottom just sort of making it seem like a sherbet sort of thing. I don't know, Chief. It's not the greatest in my opinion, but I can tell that they put a decent amount of work into this, and I do commend Hot Wheels for that. They could have easily not painted the headlights, not added any sort of vanity touches down there, but they did, and I think it kind of paid off for them. But either way, in terms of recommendations, like in the last two videos, you're probably getting sick and tired of me saying this, but this is a soft recommend, just because really the best place to buy this is in stores or at a toy show. Those are the only places you can get fair prices, because if you buy it from a reseller like eBay, they're going to jack up the price, because sometimes what people do with these normal versions of treasure hunt cars is they buy normal versions of the cars and like paint the super treasure hunt logos onto them, and then try to resell them as actual super treasure hunts, which is a horrible practice that I in no way endorse, but I keep repeating it on the show because I want people to know that this does happen, and that it's why if they want to buy a normal version of these super treasure hunt cars on eBay, on reseller sites, that's just the reason why they're going to be marked up so crazily, whether they're in or out of the package. It's a sad situation, but that's really just the state of Hot Wheels collecting right now. You have a lot of desperate people doing a lot of stupid shit. I mean, that's the only real way to put it. But yeah, pick it up for a fair price if you can, and really just take the effort. Go to your local Walmart or whatever your regional equivalent is, and just pick this up, because it's really the only place you're going to find a good price for this. And it is a recent car, so you're not going to have too much trouble trying to find it. But either way, I think that's basically all I have to say about the Hot Wheels 1966 Mazda Cosmo Sport from the 2023 Hot Wheels J Imports line of cars. I've been your host, Jarvis Godden. Thank you all for watching. Stick around for more Diecast content. And as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.